So today we're going over move one. Move one, we're gonna get a tennis ball. Possibly for yourself, you may not need a strap. So those are two pieces of equipment you'll be needing. Oh, and then your body. So for the move one, we're gonna be in the prone position that's in our belly. I'm gonna stick this ball behind the knee and I'm going to start to squeeze onto that knee, onto the ball. I'm gonna grab my ankle. Now this is the part where you may need the strap. If you don't have the ability to grab the ankle, you can grab the strap, have it wrapped around your ankle, and pull. What you're gonna be doing is slowly letting go as you start to squeeze the ball, engaging the hamstrings. You're gonna slowly let go of that band. Okay? Now if you don't need the band, then you don't need the band. So trying to generate as much contraction into the torso as possible. Squeeze. If you feel the cramp come on, don't come out of it. Squeeze into that cramp. Squeeze into that cramp. Squeeze into that cramp. Squeeze into that cramp. Keep squeezing into that cramp. And then slowly letting go. And grab the ball. I want you to squeeze into the hamstring as you extend. And then coming back, squeezing into that hamstring, coming back, keep squeezing into that hamstring. And then we're gonna creep up. We're gonna go from the ball being directly in the pit of the knee to a little bit lower into the calf. And then squeeze against the hamstring, gas pedal down with the ankle, and then 2, 1, generate some tension through your trunk, squeeze, 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 and begin to slowly let go with the hand. You'll start to feel that hamstring light up. I want you to really squeeze those glutes. As you're squeezing all that tissue, as you let go, you're still squeezing, still squeezing, still squeezing. Feel around with the hand. Feel what feels soft. Keep your finger there and squeeze into it, squeeze into it, squeeze into it. Feel what feels soft and squeeze into it, squeeze into it. You want to push your finger away with the contraction of the muscle. 2, 1, slowly letting go. And we're going to go do one more. Oh my gosh. If you haven't jumped out of your skin yet with cramps in your hamstrings, let's go. So we're going to roll up just a smidge more, about the middle of the hammy. And we're going to squeeze with the calf, grab the leg with the strap or your hand. Take a big breath in. Pack that air into your lower abdomen and squeeze into your trunk, your torso, your spine. Irradiate through the whole body. That's contraction. All your muscles you possibly can. And then start to engage that hamstring. Engage that hamstring. Engage that hamstring. And slowly let go of the foot. Slowly letting go. Slowly letting go. Keep squeezing. Keep squeezing. Keep squeezing like your life depends on it. Ah! Keep it. Keep it. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. As you're squeezing, you're going to lift. You're going to lift, drive through the glutes and lift the knee off the ground. Keep squeezing. And back down, parachute. Keep squeezing. 2, 1, rest. Now, what's going on is you're working your hammies. And odds are, well, if they're cramping, it's because they haven't been used to working in that closed chain before or in a long time. So cramps are a good sign that you need to keep training that tissue so you can make it strong. Otherwise, it's gonna always cramp, especially at times when you don't want it to. All right, and we're about to go to move 2. Stay tuned in. Move 2, let's get it. So we're gonna put the tennis ball in the back of the knee, and you're going to keep the toe driving up towards the knee. You need something that you don't have to hug. I'm just hugging this rail for support. You can also do it along a wall or even with support underneath the hands. I'm using this rail. What we're gonna do is the back foot is planted to the toe box, and then you're going to irradiate tension again. After that tension, you're going to focus on engaging the quad tissue by driving the knee up while still squeezing the hamstring. Very challenging. If you need to, this knee, you can put a pad, a yoga block, something to give you a cushion. One big major thing is to focus on the contraction and the control. Don't just go for the move, because if you just go for the move, then you're just moving to move, and we're not really training with intent. So one of the falters that you will find yourself doing is trying to arch the back to try to get the lift. Because as you flex, it's gonna be harder and strenuous in here on the hip flexors, which is what we want, okay? So, you radiate, tension, and then drive up. Now I'm still squeezing, and then to make it harder, I'm gonna plant the toe. Let's go with another one. You radiate, tension, squeeze, hamstring. Keep that level of squeeze as I lift the knee. Can I keep it as I point the toe? Yeah. Yeah. Whew. Very challenging. Well, yeah. Getting control of the body is invigorating. Let's get it. Move 3 for the hips. Here we go. Some more hip flexor action. Now, I do want to note that the stabilizing leg is gonna have to ignite very, very strong, so that glute max of yours is gonna be firing all cylinders. What we're gonna do now is put the tennis ball in the hip flex, right here in the hip, in the front of it. And you're not gonna be leaning forward with the torso, you're gonna be upright. What you're gonna do is you're gonna be squeezing here with the leg. So this is one position that you may be able to get into. I'm gonna place the ball here, come up onto the balls of my feet, so my quad is coming closer to my torso, squeezing here, press down through my arms, irradiate tension, squeeze in. Now, my job is to see if I can extend the knee without fully extending it and dropping it. The goal is not to fully extend the knee. The goal is to extend the knee as far as you can at the height that you are keeping the knee. So if this is my height, as I extend the knee, I want to keep that height. So I can't fully extend because the knee is dropping, and rest. Okay, now we're gonna go to another position. Maybe you don't have something of the sort, so you have a couple yoga blocks, okay? Or in this case, 4. So we're gonna place the ball in the hip, boom, generate some tension, knees up, Again, it's not about extending the whole knee. It's about extending the knee as much as you can while keeping the height of the knee. And then the third position is, maybe you don't have any yoga blocks, but surely you have a wall, right? Whether that's inside or outside, and a tennis ball. Take the ball, again, put it in the hip, generate some tension, and slowly extend the knee. But keep that height. And down. Let's see how that makes it cramp maybe. If you're wondering how is this helping, well, what's happening is you're actually articulating the vertebrae. You're moving the vertebrae one by one, lengthening those tissues versus those tissues just slacked in tension from your normal day. So you're actually giving better feedback and you're in control of it. Follow me? Try that. Let's go with hit 2 minutes on the clock and then just take your time on the quality of moving each vertebrae back up and back down. Take a 5-second breath and then repeat for that duration of 2 minutes. After that, take a break for about 1 minute and then repeat that 2-3 times, or as many times as you want to throughout the whole day. Bam. All right, the fifth move. We're going at the T-spine again. This time, we're gonna be on the stomach, the prone position. Go ahead and trap your feet. You wanna bring your legs together. We're gonna trap the feet. Just bear with me. So after trapping the toes underneath your couch, ottoman, a friend, whatever have you, and you're going to go still with the balls in your hands, and you're going to bring them actually at your sides, palms up. And then you're gonna focus on trying to go to one vertebrae at a time, just like we did when we were on our back.